Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. There will be spoilers at this point regarding the credit scene. There is one credit scene after the movie, so stick around. The movie ends. There's some things that you see before that. Then there's an actual scene afterwards, just the one scene. Stick around if you're a fan of Sonic. If you're not a fan, then you don't need to. But if you're a fan of Sonic, then stick around. But before then, my review of the actual movie. So when I was a kid, I did really enjoy playing Sonic games. It wasn't really like the big Sonic games, but mainly just the arcade games, the ones that you see, you know, when you go round and round. I wasn't like a big Sonic fan, but I was a fan. I enjoyed playing the games on miniclip or whatever, and I had a PS2 game I think once, I can't remember, but I was a fan of Sonic. I liked it. I liked him, I liked Tails, Knuckles, Shadow. So when I heard there was a Sonic movie coming, like around this time last year, I was just like, I'm looking forward to this. They're bringing things back from your childhood the past couple of years. There's a lot of things coming out. There's Scoop coming out soon. There's a SpongeBob movie coming out. What happened last year? There was a few things that came out last year that was quite nostalgic. There's been a lot of nostalgic. Incredibles 2, that's another thing. Toy Story 4. There's a lot of nostalgic things that have been coming to the cinemas. And this time it's Sonic's turn. And I've been looking forward to it ever since I heard it was coming out. I was just like, oh, a live action Sonic movie? Yes, I'm in. But when I saw the trailer and he looked so terrible, I was just like, nope, this is a bad idea. But they changed him, and he looks good this time. I've never seen it in action, but I'm pretty sure making a movie in CGI as well is a lot of work for a lot of people. So they deserve credit, obviously. There's a lot of people who worked hard on this, for sure. So for them to just go back and listen to the fans and go back to work overtime to actually get this right, I appreciate that effort, I really do. And he looked good. He looked a lot better than he did in the first trailer. He looked good in the movie, and it was good. Jim Carrey carries this movie, in my opinion. He is the best part of this movie. The way he acts as Dr. Robotnik is brilliant. Over the years, he's done a lot of good, over-the-top, crazy, and weird characters. And this was another one. This really was another one. It was another great performance. One of his other weird characters. He really pulled it off in this. It was crazy, it was over the top, but in a good way. It's classic Jim Carrey, and I think he's the best part of this movie. Sonic was cool as well. CGI wise, it was fine. I mean, he looked good himself. Some of the effects could have been better, to be honest. The movie as a storyline, it wasn't an amazing storyline. This movie, I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. I just thought it was fun. It was a fun movie to watch. I probably wouldn't rewatch it, to be honest. I did like the movie, but I probably wouldn't rewatch it. It just isn't rewatchable for me. I did enjoy it on the first watch, but I don't feel like watching it again. But I did quite like it. I quite liked it, if that's the right term to use. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, it was just fine. But Jim Carrey's the main reason why it's good, in my opinion. I think he's fantastic as the villain. Sonic is cool as well. James Marsden's character and his wife, they're there, they do their stuff. They're not like great characters, but I think they, you know, it's acted well. So like, it's all done well. There are some things that just don't make sense. Like, there's not really a spoiler, but there's a scene where there's a power cut, right? I think that's in the trailer as well. There's a power cut, but there's a guy's telephone is working, a landline telephone. I'm just like, wait, if there's a power cut, why is the phone ringing? And it wasn't just that. There were some other things that were just like, wait a second. A random blue hedgehog, alien creature just turned up in your town, and you sound pretty normal about it. I'm just like, wait, what? Should you be freaking out right now? This is all like in the first 10 minutes, so it's not like a huge plot spoiler, but there's certain things that I'm just like, where's the logic here? Where's the logic here? But either way, it's a kid's movie, so it doesn't need to make that much sense. But still, for what it is, I think it's a good movie. I think it does what it's going for. The main issue I have though is I wanted to see Sonic's world. It takes place on Earth. It's the same issue I have with the Transformers movies, like that. The Transformers movies, I enjoyed some of them to an extent, but like, it's all on Earth, like going to space. Like, I want to see a Cybertron movie. In the same way, I want to see Sonic in the world of Sonic, not on Earth with humans. And to be fair, I understand, you know, less CGI work as well. I mean, it's hard to like do a full CGI movie. I get that. I get that. But, and I get that you want to, you know, have actual actors, have humans involved. I understand. You can have humans involved, but like, when the whole movie's on Earth, it's a little bit, it's just not as I just wanted to see Sonic's world. Okay, I like playing the games in the past. I wanted to see that world in the movie, and we just got him on Earth in a time in America. It's whatever. That's the main issue with it, but as a movie, as for what it is, I think it's fine. Everything happens a little too fast. It goes a little too fast. Maybe that's not a bad thing, but I felt like it ended quickly. It ended quite quickly to me. I don't know what the runtime was. I don't think it's even that short, but like it felt like it was quite short. But yeah, it was good. I think what it was good. Sonic looked cool as well. Like when he ran, when there's blue lighting around him, it looked cool. It looked amazing. It looked absolutely brilliant. And there's some references as well. There's a reference to a character from a different franchise that is not owned by Paramount. So like I think I guess they got permission to like use this thing. But there's like a reference to another character who is not related to Sonic. It's just a different universe completely. Actually, it's not just one. There's other references too. There's a few Easter eggs in there if you can spot them. There's a few things referenced from other franchises, not things connected to Sonic, but other franchises. So as a movie though, as a rating, I'm gonna say as a Sonic movie, as a movie that's sort of a road trip movie, I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. I think it was good. Actually, no, 7. I'm not being too harsh, okay, but a 7. I didn't love it, but I'm gonna give it a 7. But the main reason it was good was because Sonic was cool and Jim Carrey was fantastic, and that's the main reason why this was a good movie. But it wasn't amazing to me, and I'm hoping that if they make a sequel, it's a lot better, because I think they can do something a lot better than what they did. I still think this was good, but they can do a lot better in my opinion. So for the after credit scene, so Tails turns up. Tails, you get to see Tails. He looks good as well, you know. It looks nice. It looks nice. Who even says that about Tails? Anyway, Tails turns up. He's looking for Sonic, so that's a possibility for a sequel. So now that I've seen Tails, I want to see Knuckles. I want to see Shadow. Okay, I want to see these two guys, because these are some cool characters. There was one point where I liked Shadow more than Sonic. Like, I really liked Shadow in the past, and I really liked Knuckles as well. So don't disappoint. If you make a sequel, yeah, I want them both. I'm telling you, I want them both. Okay, I want them both in the sequel. Because if you're gonna put Tails in there, I want to see Knuckles and Shadow. Okay, especially Shadow. I want to see them in live action. They would look so cool. They made Sonic look cool. They made Tails look good. I want to see a live action Knuckles and Knuckles and Shadow. Okay, I want to see them. I want to see them. But that is a cool reveal of Tails though. That was cool. So that's all I want to say spoiler wise. I just thought, just in case people don't want to hear that, I thought I'd put in the spoiler section. So this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.